Now, I'm not involved in the whole community of whatever y'all doing with the Matrix pill and all that, but I do see it. I'm not oblivious to it, but I never wanted to involve myself in the conversation because I never felt the need to, because everybody got their own opinions and all that. I know what's right, I know what's wrong. I know who I agree with, who I disagree with. Even some people I agree with. Some stuff they say I may disagree with. And some people I disagree with, you know, they say a whole lot of bullshit, but if you drop in like a penny or something, I'm like, okay, I can agree with what you just said. Now, your whole overall thesis, I disagree with it, but, you know, that's my prerogative. I disagree. But when I know that it's affecting the individuals that I'm around, I work in a group home for teenage boys. I see the effect that a lot of this shit is happening firsthand. I'm not one of these people talking on a podcast. I'm not one of these people talking on social media who has never and is never intending on involving himself in anything that's productive or constructive towards the absolute solution. I'm actually in the field and I don't speak. I'm one of the people who you don't see. I'm behind the scenes. And thankfully, I've been through enough. I've been through a considerable amount of shit so that I can teach them certain things. I can help them in certain ways. You know, some fall by the wayside, some don't. You know, some listen, some don't listen. I understand that. You know, one of the biggest things I was told, you aren't able to save everybody. But damn it, it doesn't stop me from trying to save as many as I can. I've seen so many boys come through that home. Some with a lot of potential, some where life has dealt them the stank end of the stick. That's just what it is. And in one particular situation with this boy right now that we have, I'm not going to mention the name, but he has been dealt a very, very, very bad hand since early childhood, and it's so fucked up. The boy was molested by his grandfather at 6 years old, 7 years old. He was molested at a young age. He had incest sex with his sister. Mama died by alcoholism. He was thrown to a crazy house. Boy, he's special ed. They got him on all types of medication. He's just not there. Like literally, the mall is open, but ain't nobody shopping. And I've seen a lot of worse cases. There's a lot of cases where a lot of the boys come through, they're molested, they've been touched, they've been done wrong, usually either by the mother. A lot of them don't even have a father, so it's usually by the mother or someone's on the mother's side or a immediate family member, maybe a grandparent or aunt, you know. It's not a lot of them come through and they have male role models. You know what I'm saying? So due to me being who I am, I look at that as, you know, they've been put in my path for me to impact them in some way, form, or fashion. Now, do I feel that I'm impacting them at that moment? I hope so, but hope only goes so far. So I intend to implement by action and by demonstration versus just by talking to them and send them down all the time. There's a lot of times where they just got to watch what I do. Now, there's times where if I feel like I need to speak, I will speak, and I let them know you will listen, because I don't speak often. But if I feel like it's a subject I need to speak on because no one else is doing it, I'll be that one. What I want to tell the world today, man, a lot of y'all need to understand, bro. A lot of these teenage boys is going through some shit that can't nobody really pull them out of if they don't have the intentions on actually pulling them out that shit. A lot of people is dropping the ball on these boys, man. And it pissed me off. If y'all know that this shit going left, help them. Old heads, young, I'm under 25, dog. And my heart goes out to these ones. Even though as a man, displaying my emotions is not always the most desired approach, but it is an approach that if I feel the need to do it, I'll think upon it. But as men know, displaying our emotions, not all the time is the right thing, because why? As a man, you display your emotions, you looked at as weak. Because a man is supposed to understand his emotions, acknowledge that he has them, but redirect them. It's not the fact that we don't have emotion. It's the fact that we go about emotion in a different way. That's what sets us apart from women. Women can wear their emotions on their face. That is okay. They have a different set of laws that they abide by, just like we do. We have to conduct ourselves in a different way, in a more structured way, because why? We are the structure of the world. We are the foundation, but they do make up the house. We are the foundation, they make the house a home. Understand that. Y'all need to start talking to these boys like they are the future. Now, I know they're going to piss you off from time to time. I'm not saying it's all hunky-dory, but I'm also saying don't allow them to just fuck our boys over like that, man. Because a lot of them are coming in fucked up. Like, fucked up. You don't understand how many of them talk to me and they done broke down crying. I'm sitting looking like, I'm not able to break down crying with you because this is some fucked up shit, but I have to show you what strength looks like in the moment and not just talk it to you. I gotta let you know, yeah, I understand I'm not downplaying what you've been through, because we all done been through some shit, but I'm not downplaying what you done been through. I'm not, because I know how that shit feel. But I'm also saying ain't nobody gonna give a fuck what you went through. Ain't nobody gonna give a fuck that somebody molested you. Ain't nobody gonna give a fuck that your mama don't love you. Ain't nobody gonna give a fuck that you feel like you ain't smart. Nobody gives a fuck. But it's not the fact that you should just give up because nobody cares. Because it was one dude, one teenager who walked through the home, and I'm not gonna mention his name, but he used to walk around just looking defeated, slouched over, head down, and I had to just stop him one day because I got tired of seeing that shit, and I stopped him midstream. I put my hand on his chest like, hey man, pick your head up, shoulders back. He did it instantly, because why? Sometimes you just need that trigger to let you know, oh, this is what we supposed to do. I'm not saying we gonna save everybody, but god damn it, start stopping them when you see them fucked up, man.